Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the So Inspired live stream, the Friday night chat that I like to kick off the weekend with you, ladies. Who's in the chat? We have Tristan, Beverly, and Christine. Thank you for showing up today. We have a great show. As you know, it's the end of the month already for March. I can't believe it. And we had a great month of fearless sewing. Yeah, the theme this month I had was fearless sewing, and all the themes I continue into the next month and for the rest of the year. So I still have some fearless sewing to do. So, have you guys done anything fearless? Have you stepped out of your comfort zone? I sure have, and I'm going to continue. So, how's it going? Let's see. We're going to wait a couple minutes, see who comes in. It's been a wonderful weekend here in Florida. Very sunny, very hot, 80 degrees today. And I think the chilly days are behind us now, which I'm happy to say. And Cassandra, oh my goodness, Cassandra Wade is in the chat. As I was saying, Tristan, RT Blade, Beverly Askew, and Christine Adamkowski are all in the chat. Welcome again, ladies. And So Notes, Chris, how have you been? I've been thinking about you. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see what Beverly has to say. Yes, I'm making a lined vest. Yeah, I knew that was out of your comfort zone. My very first, I pray it turns out all right. Slow and steady. And you know what? When you make a mistake, that's how you perfect it, because you'll learn from it. So I'm sure you're going to do great. And Tristan says, RT Blade 4, I am knee deep in my struggle to figure out my knit dress. What? Tristan, email me. Knits are my favorite, my top out. Whatever you need, let me know. I'll help you out with that. Annie Wendler, hello, happy Friday, Grace. Happy Friday to you. Now, my live streams, I envision, because I'm pretty new to this, is I want it to be an interactive chat, to chat with you ladies. It's mostly chatting, talking about the month, the theme, and how everyone's doing and what they're making. So I hope you like that idea. So yeah, if you need any help, like I said, just let me know. Send an email to solovely.grace@gmail.com, and I'll be thrilled to help you if I can. So yeah, it's Friday. Definitely, Tristan, she will email me. Great, because I enjoy the emails. And, I'll even give you my cell number. We can talk, whatever it takes to get your project on track and working. Cassandra Wade says, love your new series, Glamming It Up. Hey, glamming it up. Speaking of glam, as you notice, I'm wearing another hotfix crystal. I'm addicted. I get addicted to these things, like the couching and the crystals and the feathers and the pearls, and I go nuts. I have to warn you, though, about these hotfix crystals. You probably guessed, you don't put them in the washing machine and you don't put them in the dryer. You don't put this hand wash. And you might find that they will come unstuck. Just get your gun, I have it right here. Oh, I just used it because I washed this and the crystals, a couple of them were coming off. Just get this, plug it back in, and then, do 15 seconds on them again, and it'll reactivate the adhesive. That's very important. Obviously not in the wash or the dryer. Lay it flat and you'll be fine. So I'm wearing a star because we are all stars. I know I'm corny, but this is my channel. I'm going to be me and be corny, and whatever, happens. And I want us to glam it up, be stars, and just live life every day with excitement and joy when you're sewing or crafting or crocheting or painting or whatever, brings you joy in your heart, your creativity. Let's see what else. Who else is in the chat? I want this to be fully interactive as much as I can chat with you girls. And Keisha, hi Grace, hi Keisha. I got your package right when this live stream just started. I can't wait to open it. She sent me, I won on her channel. She has prizes too. Thank you, Keisha. I didn't open it yet, and I'll let you know about it. Love the top, of course, hotfix crystals. This is an Amazon purchase, but you know, they get these deals. I'd say 95% of my clothing I made, but I still buy ready to wear here and there if the price is right. And I put these on something that is not going to mess up my make, so I can test it out, right? So, and I want to wear this for glamming it up and being fearless. And ladies, go out there in the world. Don't worry about what other people think. Wear what brings you joy. And, you know, you'll be surprised how people react. They'll like it. There's two ways people are going to react. A, they're going to admire you. Or B, they're going to be envious of you. Either way, you're happy, right? So just be yourself and enjoy your creations. Okay, I'm going to keep going into the chat here and see who's in here. Marcia Kistner! Hi, Grace. Hi, Marcia. Welcome to the live stream. Beverly says, I love your bling. Yeah, life should be bling, right? Come on. Let's glam it up. Love your bling. I'm a fan of shiny. Oh, what girl isn't? Shiny and pink, right? Everybody likes pink. Thanks for sharing caring info about the crystals. That's good to know. Absolutely. Do not put it in the wash. Do not put it in the dryer. You'll have these all over. I hand wash. Of course, I did not even wash this area. It gets wet. And like I said, if the crystals come undone, you could just get that and heat it up, and it'll activate the adhesive. Who else is in the chat? Who else is here? Okay. Oh, it's going fast. Lori Barton. Lori, welcome. Hi, Grace. Happy Friday. Thanks for coming, Lori. All right. Thank you. Keisha says, definitely be you. Yeah, and that's why I like Keisha. She's her own person, her own style, her own, she puts it together. Thank you, Keisha. Chris, so notes, I love hotfix crystals. Yeah, I just discovered, though, maybe it's this fabric, but they started coming undone, and I was like, oh, no. But fortunately, I got a couple thousand of them in that container. Of course, you don't want that to fall on the ground. Definitely so notes. Yeah, Chris, we got to catch up. I hope you're okay. Beverly says, do you, Grace? Yeah. Do you, Beverly? Do you, Keisha? Do you, Chris? Do you, everybody? You have to do it your way, and I'm a fan. Well, great. I'm glad I inspired. Now, this is so inspired live stream. I want people to be so inspired to just go for it and be fearless with sewing. I know there's a lot of fear out there when you're making something, and I understand that, especially when we don't have Joann's to go down the road and pick up some other fabric. But just go for it. You'll be pleased. Even if it doesn't come out great, you'll be pleased at the results ultimately, because you'll learn from it. That's the way I look at it. Keisha, oh yeah. All right. Dania, hello, Grace. Dania's on in the chat. Hello, Dania, welcome. Marcia Kistner says, just finished my first knit top. First knit? Oh my gosh, Marcia. I think maybe 80% of my stuff is knits. Grace, thanks for teaching me about the clear elastic on the shoulder seams. Oh my gosh. I think this one has clear elastic. I don't want to show it, but I'll have to show you off, in another video. But I just saw another top. It was a ready to wear, and it had the clear elastic at the shoulders. Well, I'm glad that helped you, Marcia. Okay, Lori, anytime. Yes, anytime, Lori, you let me know. Magalise and Charles. Hello, Grace. I finally caught another live. Yes, this is, I think, your second live, as I recall. Where are you from? Are you in the States? Because it sounds like there's a big time difference. I'm not sure, but welcome to the chat. Beverly says, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm learning from my mistakes and loving it. You know what? I know it's the fabric. I understand it costs, but just learn, enjoy the process, chill. There's so many resources now on YouTube. You can always email me. I'm not a pro or an expert, but I can help where I can. I can refer you to people. There's other ladies in our sewing community you can talk to. There's always help. You know, it's great. Back in the day, there was no internet, and you had to learn like watching Nancy Zeman on PBS, right? Right? Remember her? She was great. Lori Barton says, you're always inspiring, Miss Grace. Thank you, Lori. I love you too. I finally bought myself some clear elastic. Thanks for sharing that. Hobby Lobby has it because I was getting mine from Joann's, and I have like 3 rolls. I mean, when they were going out of business, I stocked up, but they ran out. So Hobby Lobby carries it. Stock up when you can. Louise Massey. Hello, Grace. Welcome, Louise. Jerry from Jerry. Hi, just washed 3 knits. One will be an Easter dress. Thanks for the inspiration. Yes. Okay. This live stream, I'm trying, I've been doing it since January, I think. And I'm trying to get a formula here as it's like my channel, so inspired. So I want to keep that inspiration up. But I want to continue with Fearless Sewing. Tell me in the chat, I know that Beverly's doing the lining. What have you done or want to do that's feeling like you're fearless to step into those waters? And, what do you want to do or have done in March? Anything? Jerry says, oh, okay, I read that comment. The Easter dress. Good for you. Magdalene St. Charles. I live in Georgia. Okay, so we're on the same time zone. Wonderful. Keisha, I love your live streams. Well, thank you, Keisha. I want them to be uplifting. I want them to set the mood for the weekend of being inspired. If you are blessed with time for sewing, I would like you to, have that little cheerleader in the back cheering you on, telling you, don't worry about what other people think. Wear what you want. Be who you want. Do what's in your heart. If you like to sew, if you like to crochet, if you like embroidery, whatever you love, go for it. You only go through life once. We all know that. And every day you want to cherish it and enjoy it. And don't be limited. Okay, let's see. Pam Welch, welcome to the chat. I love the pearl segment. You did. I love pearls. Oh, Jackie Kennedy, she wore fake pearls proudly. She wanted to inspire women that you could wear pearls in an everyday outfit. It doesn't have to be that, big New Year's Eve party or whatever. You can wear them all the time. And I do that too. And I want to put them in my makes. So yeah, Dania, I'm working on a mermaid ruffle skirt. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Oh, wow. That's elegant. Beverly says, my next make is upcycling men's shirts into blouses. That's cool for summer. And I'm remaking t-shirts into tops. Yeah, upcycling. That's always great. Wonderful, Beverly. That sounds cool. Lori Barton says, I'm heading tonight to set up for my first craft show. Your first craft show. I got to do a craft show. And I'm doing without a partner. Oh, you're going to be great. She retired. I was fearless, creating new sewing products to sell. Yes. I'm excited for the craft show tomorrow. I'll be thinking about you, Lori, and I want to hear all about it. Oh my gosh, you're going to do great. All right. What are you making, Lori? Or what did you make for the craft show? Put it in the chat. Marsha Kistner says, Grace, I'm going to be fearless and try sewing satin. Oh, definitely. Satin, you can do it. Thanks to your inspiration. That's what my channel is all about. When I first started this channel, I said, I want to express So Lovely with Grace, like my style, but not push it on you, but just give you some inspiration. And also to show boldness and fearlessness and just fashion, You can ask me, Grace, what are the trends out there? What are you following? And you know what? I have no clue. I really don't. I just follow what I like and I just put it out there. I'm not a trend follower. I like to be a trendsetter though. If maybe not, but I don't know. I don't want to be constrained. I do look at trends, and of course, yeah, today's fashion, I will see what's out there, but I like to put my own twist on it, and I'm sure you guys like to do that too. So that's where I'm at in my sewing journey. Marcia says, Grace, I'm going to be fearless. Try sewing satin. Yeah, do it. Do it. You'll be fine. You'll be great. Magalise and Charles, I used to live in Florida. Ooh, which I miss very much because of my family lived there and in New York. I lived in New York. I lived in Pennsylvania and now Florida. Yeah, big difference in culture and weather. All right. But I learned the majority of my sewing in Pennsylvania because I got my machines, a lot of them there at Steve's Sewing in Pennsylvania. And I never had a serger. I never had an embroidery machine, and they had classes. So it's good to purchase your machines from a dealer that has classes and support. And that's where I got a lot of education. And of course, YouTube now. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Louise Massey, I am working on a pair of relaxed linen pants for my upcoming trip. I made a camp shirt for my husband. Yes, I made one. New Look 6197. Great pattern if you can get it. I think it's still available. I also made a pair of pink pajamas for my granddaughter, as well as crocheted shrug for her. Yeah, see, we are so creative and busy. And I don't mean busy in a way of just taking up time. We're just always busy because we got to work with our hands and our mind, right? And that creativity. Yes, Louise, that's so great. Sewing for you and others, your husband, your granddaughter, that is so cool. As well as a bunch of alterations. Oh, alterations. I like to avoid those, but sometimes you can't. But good for you. Tristan says, good luck at the craft show. Lori, yes, let's all think of Lori tomorrow. Good luck, Lori. I want to hear about it. Cassandra Wade says, did you video your show and tell? Oh, you heard about show and tell. You heard about that. Well, yeah, the fashion show at the expo, let me tell you, it was not what I expected. This is the fourth one I've been in, not like the others. And Cassandra just gave it away. Show and tell. Yeah. Next week, I'll talk about it. But thank you, Cassandra. Yes. I don't know if you saw any other footage of it, but I have a few segments of it, and I'll talk about it next week on April 3rd on a pre-recorded video. Yes, I did video parts of it. Yes, Keisha says, you inspire me to want to try sewing. You know what, Keisha? Get a machine, do some basics. You'll be shocked at how much alteration. She does a lot of alteration she has to bring, and that'll save you a lot of money. You could get go to Walmart. You can get a machine for $100 or $150. It's worth the investment, and I'll help you with it. And before you buy it, just let's talk on the phone. I'll tell you if it's a good one to get. Brother is always a good choice. Okay. Yeah, Keisha, go for it. Really. Louise. Oh, I don't want to miss. I got, let's see, it's stuck. I can't even scroll. I can't scroll. Sorry. Oh, I forgot a fake fur cushion for my granddaughter. Awesome. And Dania, Grace, you inspire us a lot. That's my goal, inspiration. I do, like when you watch my videos, you'll see the part of the sewing I did. And, you know, I'll talk about a pattern, but I'm not a tutorial video sewing channel. I'm not like that. I will do that in between. There's other channels for that, like So Happy. Her channel's just all tutorials, which is great. Then you have simplicity.com when you have a Mimi G pattern and McCall's patterns. You can get Brittany Jones, all of them. They have sew-alongs. I'm not a sew-along person. It not because I can't do it. It's just not my passion. I'm more so like inspiration. I'll show you some stuff, and then I want to model it and talk about it and have fun, make it like a sewing TV show. You know, I have a different spin. So that's what you're going to get here, and a lot of corniness. Okay. That's just me. Wow. Beverly. And that's why I like about you. That's what is inspiring me to try hacking patterns during my sewing experience. Yes. Yes. Don't be afraid to. You know what you could do? Trace. There's like this medical paper you can get on Amazon. I use it for tracing paper, and trace out the pattern if you want to preserve it, and then hack away. Hack away. Cassandra, be sure to give Grace a thumbs up. Thank you, Cassandra. Please do. Also, when you watch my videos, please give me a thumbs up. I get a lot of views. You know, for me, it's a lot of views, but the thumbs up are like, I might get 1,000 views and then maybe 50 or 100 thumbs up. I'm like, what? I just like, you guys, go for it. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Lori Barton, I made face pads. Oh, lavender eye masks, sachets. They sound beautiful. Baked potato bags, rope coasters, and trivets, and cloth wallets and coasters. Wow, those are going to sell. Believe me, people love that. That sounds great. I am also selling decoupage dessert and cake plates. Okay. Well, good luck to you, Lori. Like I said, I'll be thinking about you tomorrow. I'm excited for you. Sophia! Hi, Grace. I'm late. How are you doing? Sophia, she was in the fashion show next week, April 3rd. She was in it, and I got footage of her, plus having an outside job. Yeah, good luck, Lori. Keisha says that. Everyone here is rooting for Lori Barton's craft show tomorrow. Patricia Bennett. Oh, I just scrolled past your name. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. My mouse is like, it's going so fast. I want to read the comments. I'm late to the party. No, you're not. We just got started. Hi, Grace and everyone. Yes. Keisha. Okay, sounds good. Lori, Keisha, get a machine. You'll have fun. Yes. Keisha, maybe she shouldn't get a machine. I'm worried she might get addicted to it and she won't do her thrifting anymore. I'm just saying, once you get the sewing bug, you know, ladies, speaking of that, we're going to talk about the giveaway today because I had a question of the week last week, and it was, what do you love the most about sewing? Okay. And I got so many answers. So I got to tell you about that. Christine Adamkowski says, I made a vintage style purse, a sarong dress from quilting cotton, and some corsages pins that are made from a variety of ribbons and faux flower. Wow. Look at that. All that creativity. You got to send photos, Christine, if you want me to show them on my channel. I will be happy to. Marcia says she just finished crocheting a sweater vest and only crocheted flat square things until now, but I challenged myself to make a garment. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Cecilia's Tewksbury. Sorry if I said your name wrong, Cecilia. Welcome to the chat. I've been watching and liking your show. Well, thank you. You are an amazing sewist. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you. It's my passion. And, you know, I try to pass that on to you guys. Keisha says, I will. Lori, as I've said before, Grace was a famous movie star in her past. Yeah, in my past life, right? And she's a famous sewist, you think? I don't have that many subscribers, but the ones I have been with me since the beginning, and you guys are amazing. I love your emails. I get a lot of email. Thank you, Lori. Magalise and Charles. I was born in New York. Then we moved to Philadelphia. Oh my God. I lived in Lansdale, which is near Philly. I used to work in Bala Cynwyd. That's where I start learning to sew in high school. And then we moved to Florida and now Georgia. I'm thinking about moving back to Florida. I'm in Central Florida. So let me know where you end up. I'd love to meet you. I'm south of Ocala. So yeah, I would love to meet you. And Sophia and I, we're both in Florida and we met up at the expo. My lovely Grace, I love you too, Sophia. You are amazing. You are so beautiful with your dress. Marcia Kistner, Keisha, I love my brother machine. Yes, listen to Marcia. Tristan said, I got 20 rolls of medical paper, 20 rolls on Marketplace for $10. I will trace the pattern. Always, yeah, 20 rolls, that'll last you like 10 lifetimes. I don't know. I got one roll. I'm still going through it. But I don't trace everything. That's why. Oh, Lori, welcome. She's blushing. I want to do that to you, Lori, in my channel. Let's see, what do we got? I'll look into that. We got Smiley, laughing, wow, Christine. Janica Anderson's here. Just joined. She's in Canada, just like Chris from So Notes. She's from Canada. Hi from Janica, Vancouver Island, British Columbia. I'm 74 and have been sewing since I was 10, but I'm still learning from you and others. So Carol, Catherine Sews. Oh, yeah. Great, great women of sewing. Their channels are amazing. And Nancy, welcome back, Nancy. I've been thinking about you. I've been dying to call you, but I don't know. I just haven't gotten a chance. I didn't want to interrupt you. I know, Nancy, welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to see you in the chat. Wait, what I need details on the movie star Grace. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's start off with the giveaway. What did you love the most about sewing? Let's talk about it because this is something, you guys, I got a big list here. I'm going to go through it really quick and then we're going to spin the wheel. Do you guys like the giveaways or is that annoying? Do you like it? I know I get a lot of people that enter the giveaways, so I figured you do like it. What do you love the most about sewing? Well, I love all the steps of sewing, the picking of the patterns, the fabrics, cutting it out, and it makes me very happy. Now this, when I'm reading this list, let me tell you, I'm having euphoric feelings in my heart, and I hope you share these feelings. Let me know. The freedom to be creative and adapt the patterns for me and my style. It's my Zen time. Being able to make what I want with the fabric and color I want. I also like to put my own ideas into my makes. Yes, don't we? The sense of accomplishment I feel when I realize my sewing project is exactly what I had envisioned. That's what I do. I have a vision and I try to either pick a pattern or jot down or draw it out. And then when it comes to reality, I'm so excited. I'm not reading the chat right now because I'm reading this, so I apologize. Oh, Mary Lusk having problem with the computer. Well, welcome, Mary. I know I had big problems yesterday. I was getting a little nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, tomorrow's a live stream. My computer's, it had to do updates and it was just running forever. It didn't stop running till like 8 last night. I was shocked. But anyways, what else? Create something that no one else has, right? We like to be unique, one of a kind, right? That's another thing about sewists. We don't follow everybody. We do our own thing. We have our own vision. I love saying, thanks, I made it. I know many of you have said that, right? Thanks, I made that. Isn't that a great thing to say? When someone compliments me on what I'm wearing, what you're wearing, or even a bag. I get compliments on my bags. And I like to say, I made that. Creativity, you can design a garment and make it uniquely yours. I love the sense of community and accomplishment. Man, you guys really flooded me with a lot of these comments because you have such joy for sewing and it shows here. That's why I want to read these because I was like, I gotta share this with everybody. It takes my mind off anything that doesn't need to be there because when I sew, I only focus on what I'm doing. I like being able to be creative with it, and I'm focusing on hacking now to change up a garment, make it me. Sewing is my escape. I think Beverly said that one. I can take a pattern and make modifications. Some of my creations come out way better than the original design. Isn't that exciting when that happens? Hearing my machine purr along. Oh, the sound of a machine, right? It's beautiful. It relaxes me, and I had created something no one else has. Picking out the material, then hoping it all works out, right? Well, if it doesn't, that's okay too, right? No one will be wearing what I've got on. I'm always one of a kind. Yes, absolutely. To create and design my own clothes. That's the fun of it. The planning, choosing the fabric and pairing it with a pattern or vice versa, and cutting out all the pieces. I enjoy the slower parts of sewing like slip stitching or hand sewing on the buttons. I like the control of having the needle and thread in hand. I'm sewing all the time. Even if it's not on my machine, I'm hand stitching. I love it. It uses both sides of my brain, the creative side and the engineering side. True. For the challenge to make something unique, and I have it not look homemade and to fit it me properly also. Absolutely. The relaxation of doing it and enjoying the process. That's what I say. Just enjoy the process. And we wouldn't do it if we didn't enjoy the process, I'm sure. The creative aspect of succeeding in all the steps of making a garment and wearing the art glamorously. That's Louise Massey. She coined the phrase wearable art. I thought that was like an amazing phrase. It is, it's art. You know, when you make something, it's your art. It's like it's a piece of art. It's not just clothing. I am able to create something rather than purchasing it, and I have choices. Absolutely. I can make what I want when I want and have it look how I want, style, print, color, fabric, etc., and have it fit me the way I want. Sewing is meditation and a blissful, did you hear that word? When I read these comments, I was like, oh my God, that's how I feel. Blissful experience for me. I forget about all my problems. And when I'm with my sewing machine, it's like my best friend, right? The best and most favorite part, I get to wear my makes and take pretty pics. That's fun, right? The satisfaction of making something useful from a blank piece of fabric, the creativity is the fun part. And then I wrote, I sum it up. I agree with all that. I share all those sentiments. Plus, I wrote, the joy that it brings me to have the talent from God of sewing anything I want. You know, it takes talent. You learn, you have the talent in you, and then you just expand on it. So let's see. We're going to spin the wheel, but let me see anything I miss. I don't want to miss your comments. I really feel bad when I do. I stopped cleaning to watch you. Sharon Stacy. Thanks, Sharon. I got your photos. She's going to be in a subscriber creation next week. Thank you, Sharon. I'm so glad you stopped cleaning to watch you. I don't want to take up too much time. Yes, the giveaways are fun. Louise likes them. Good. Love the giveaway, Dania. Okay. Mary Luss, your computer problems. Yes, I hope they're resolved. Love the giveaways. Lori, good, good. You know, Grace, Beverly says, look at how you are bringing all the lovely, wonderful, and talented people together. I hope so. You know, it's such a joy and blessing to be a part of your channel. Well, it's a joy to have you here. You know, I just want it to be an interactive thing every month so we can summarize the month and talk about, you know, our experiences and just have some girl talk, right? Some sewing talk here. And yes, I love your giveaways. Good. And Cassandra Wade says she loves the giveaways. Nancy, I've won. So of course I love them. Oh yeah, of course, Nancy. And I've got your wonderful painting here. Let's see, right there. She gave me that for my birthday. I treasure it. It's amazing. And that's art. It's not sewing, but it's painting. I paint too, but I stopped years ago. I got to get back. I haven't had time. Time is Megley St. Charles says, I used to live on Woodcrest Ave in Philadelphia. I went to school in Bieber Junior and went to Overbrook High School. Okay, wow. Kelly Barato Garcia's here. Happy Friday. Yeah, I made it. Well, I'm glad you did, Kelly. Louise Massey, the lady is right. Let's thank God for the talent of sewing and for you, Grace, to bring us together. Well, you know, I just love talking to you ladies. Diane Berger had fun at the auction yesterday. Yes, we did, Diane. You were in the front row. Oh, next week on my channel, Diane, I did get some footage. She's in my quilt group. And we had a sewing auction yesterday. And next week with the expo, I'll show you some footage of that. And it was a lot of fun. And I brought home a lot of stuff I only spent $81, but if you saw what I got, you'd be shocked. Good job. I hope you liked what you got, Diane. Lori Barton says, I agree, Louise. Angie Cherias. Hi, Grace. Always great to see you. Well, it's great to see you too. Welcome. Okay, we are going to go to spin the wheel for the winner of the Simplicity Top 8168. That is cool. Diane, you spent way too much. Yeah, I know. It's going to the quilt group though. So anyways, let's share the screen. Okay, I'm going to share. And here we go. Am I sharing? Is it working? Yes. Okay, we're there. So I'm going to shuffle twice. Once. Is it working? I don't know. You know what happens when I don't do this for a month? I forget how to use it. And I need to learn some more software for this YouTube. But I'm so busy sewing, I don't have time, you know. Tell me, can you see the wheel and me? Can you let me know in the chat? Can you see me? Can you see the wheel and me in the chat? Can you? Nobody's talking. Yes, Christine. Thank you, Christine. Yes, we can see you and the wheel. I want to shuffle, but it's not letting me. Oh, well, I'm going to spin. It's not doing that either. Let's see. All right. I don't know. Okay. Let's see who the winner is. Good luck, whoever it is. It's one. Who's it going to be today? Oh, it's Terry Enos. Terry Enos. She's in Arizona. I didn't see her in the live stream, but I will contact her. Yes, Terry, congratulations. You won the pattern. I hope that went well. Did that work out? I can see the wheel, Sharon. Thank you. Congratulations, Terry Enos. Yes, thank you, everybody. So let's talk about the month of March. We did Fearless Sewing. I did a lot of things. I did Fearless Fabric, Fearless Feathers, and Fearless with Pearls because I wanted to introduce some other elements in your sewing projects. And I'm just going to grab a few things. This is a Mimi G pattern. New Simplicity 9701. And I made this beautiful dress that I've modeled. You can watch my video on it with this fabric that is fearless and bold. And I have absolutely no hesitation to wear this out to dinner or anywhere that's, you know, a nice place to go out. I will wear it. And I want you to be bold and fearless and get some of that bold fabric out and go out and make a statement of your uniqueness and excitement. Life is too short to be blah. Beige is blah. And Keisha says she's still cleaning up her feathers from our collab. Yeah, Fearless with Feathers. Ladies, I made this top, okay? I wore this to the expo, walking around the expo. I wore this top. I'm not trying to brag, really. I'm not a prideful bragger, but I want to let you know that a lot of people said they love this on me. Look at this feather top. It's simple with my jegging pants and my platforms. I walked around the expo with it and I got a lot of compliments. They're like, oh, wow, I love it. I never thought of feathers. And I'm like, yeah, go for it. You know, and that was McCall's 6796 that I've made. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Wrong pattern. That was a Vogue pattern, the off the shoulder one. This one here. Sorry about that. This one here. And it's a simple top. It has a front and a back. That's it. 2 pieces. Got to pick this up. And then I added the feather trim. And I just sewed it by tacking it down with my sewing machine. Okay, that's all I did. I have a video on it, so I'm not going to go through it here. And now the other feather thing was the dress I made. I called it my Marilyn dress because it was inspired by Marilyn Monroe and Diana Ross and Lena Horne, the great Hollywood glam ladies of the 50s and 60s. This is still in the bag because I modeled it at the expo, even though it wasn't what I expected, but we'll talk about that next week. It wasn't really a fashion show. per se, but I did model it, and I love this. I don't know where I'll wear it, if ever, but it's a masterpiece to me, and I enjoy it. Who knows? Maybe I'll get invited to a wedding or something. Who knows? But for the time being, it's staying in the bag. But I made it. And like I said, I make things for fun, for the experience, for creativity. Why not, right? And I loved it with the feathers. And that was a Simplicity dress pattern. And believe me, that was one of the simplest gowns. This pattern here, honestly, it is absolutely beautiful and easy to make. I made this one here, but I shortened it and I took it in a little because I wanted it to be slender. And I added straps because it has a facing. And you could add the shrug. I think there's a shrug. Yeah, this is a shrug here at the bottom. So you could add that too. So yeah, I mean, just be creative. And then finally, I did Fearless with Pearls. And that pattern is this Simple McCall's knit top that I've made. I just sewed pearls and added a band. If you watch my video, now I have Fanny wearing it here, but you got to hand wash this. This cannot go in the washing machine or dryer. You have to lay it flat, which I did. The key is when you sew these pearls, make sure you have a nice knot inside. You know, you knot it good, and then you go through the hole 3 times. I didn't mention that on my channel because you want these pearls to stay on. You know how to sew pearls, so I don't have to tell you. But, and look at this, a totally, just a unique look that you can bring into your creations. And then, of course, I made this bag. This bag was pearls. As you can see, now the pearls, you really want to, when you're sewing it inside the bag, not, you know, before you put the lining in, you want to make sure these are tight, sewn really tight with a knot. Pull it really, really tight. And, you know, that's, I just love it. And then this here, and of course I lined it. And, you know, I got this chain on Amazon, and I just sewed the pearls in here with thread that the wax thread I got from Babylon Leather. So yeah, you could do a lot. What else? Let's see. I want to read some comments because I see a lot scrolling by and I don't want to miss them. Let's see. It's really challenging to go. I don't want to miss you. I don't want to feel like I left you out. Thank you, Beverly. It's beautiful, Grace. Wow, love the fabric. Thank you, Barb Olson. Welcome to the chat. Sophia Sew and Play. I love that fabric and the dress. Thank you, Beverly. The top is gorgeous. Yes, thank you. Beautiful top, Keisha. Louise, the dress is gorgeous and the feather top as well. Thank you. Chris from Sew Notes, that fabric for the dress is spot on with the inspiration photo. Yes, it is. Thank you. Beverly, I know you look fabulous in the glamorous dress. Yes, I like looking glamorous. It's fun. Hey, you know, ladies, we like glamour. We like pink, right? We like fluff and bling. Don't be shy. Wear it. And thank you, Sharon. You look fabulous in your Maryland dress. Yes. Thank you. I felt fabulous. I felt so feminine. And, you know, why not, right? Why not? I love the top and the bag with the pearls, Christine. Yes. Very cool. Jane Taspina. I love that pink top. Thank you, Jane. A lot of people, like I said, at the expo, I was walking around and they were like, wow, that's cool. And I told them about it, the feathers, and I'm wearing it out to lunch. I'm going to wear it out to lunch. The pearl bag is so elegant. You are so creative, Beverly. Thanks. And for the pearl bag, did I bring my, I just got this Easy Cosmetic Bags pattern. That's what I use. And I laminated the pattern. You know, you cut it on the fold here. And it's simple. You just do 2 on the fold of the fabric, which I did the suede, 2 of the lining, which is the satin, and 2 of the, you interface, and I did the foam on the fold. And then you sew it up, and she has a video on it. And then I added the handles. I mean, It's like hacking up something. You just do it. Oh, I forgot to tell you this star. I found a photo online of inspiration. It was this. I didn't do all the other stars. I was like, nah, I don't want all that. I just wanted the star in the middle. So that's where I got that from. You know, I'm online. I look at inspiration and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. How did I miss a pearl blouse video? Oh, you got to look at Fearless with Pearls. It was last week, Lori. Check it out. It shows the top and the bag, and it shows how I made both. Check it out, Lori. The pearl bag is so elegant. Thank you, Beverly. Magley just finished sewing a whole bunch of makeup bags. There you go. And you can sew in. I quilted it too. That's not part of her instructions, but I quilted it. And I show that, Lori. Check it out. Let's see. What else? I just finished sewing a whole bunch of makeup bags because my nephew and niece have a bridal shop and they give them as gifts. Yeah, absolutely. Gift giving. Very nice. Those are great gifts. Barb Olson, hi, watching from Western Canada. We got a lot of Canadians in the chat. Welcome. Jerry, hey ladies, hit the like button. Yes, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Please do. Thank you. Louise, I can't wait for your special edition on nails as I'm, you know, I got to do that video. I just got to do it. You know, basically these, okay. Do you want to know what these are? Okay. I should have brought the box, but I got these nails. I put them on for the expo. They were white. You saw them in my pearl video. Lori, look at my nails in the pearl video. They're these. And today I painted over them. So I get another week or two out of them. That's what I do. So yeah. Let's see what else. I got to do the video. I'll get it done. I can't wait for your special edition on nails. As I'm like you, no time, no care, drag myself. No, I just glue these on. Okay. That's it. Keep it simple. Plus, I don't spend money on nails. I spend money on fabric, right? Keisha, the bags are nice. All right. Lori, I will watch it for sure. Yeah, drop a comment and let me know, you know, if you have anything you want to say about it. Check it out. Keisha, yes, your nails are beautiful. You know, I don't do the salon thing, except my feet. I take care of my feet. Of course, they always got to have a pedicure. Especially in the summer in Florida, your feet got to look good, right? You got to be keeping them trimmed and polished and take care of them. Magley says, I make those luxurious gowns that the bride wear before to do their photo shoot. Oh my, she's a pro. Before they wear what I do wedding gown. Wow. You're a pro. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me quickly go through. What else did we do in March? Well, I had 2 so lovely tips in March. I didn't have 3. I don't know. I actually, on one video, I can't remember which one, but I lost some footage. I actually deleted stuff. I was like, what? And emptied the trash because my computer was having problems. As you know, I said that earlier. So I apologize, but I didn't do a so lovely tip. I don't know. But the 2 I did was obviously, but maybe not so obvious, to get a good fit, like everybody talks about, they want to fit. Press your pattern pieces. You know, people skip that. I watch videos and I see that and I'm like, I cringe because I actually enjoy pressing my pieces. And what I do is when I get the pattern and I cut everything out, I have a little notepad and I write down the pieces that I'm going to do for the view I want. And I immediately press them before I put them on the fabric. So that was one so lovely tip in March. And the other one was the seam roller to roll open your seams, especially if you're a quilter. And I talked about this clover one. A lot of people have this one. This is like $12. And look how narrow this roller is. And I was saying, hey, I go to Dollar Tree. And for the longest time, I used this one. This was $1 back in the day. Now it's $1.50 or $1.25. So I used this one instead. But I recently picked up this facial roller. Oh, besides rolling it on my face, which I love, it feels great. I like this one. It's heavier. So that was the second So Lovely tip this month. And I got, guess what I got? Okay. Beverly is in the chat. Beverly Askew. She sent me a bag of goodies. I'm not going to show them now because you know what these are? These are future So Lovely tips. I can't believe it. Do you believe Beverly Askew shopped, bought stuff for me, went to the post office, paid postage to mail it to me? Out of the blue, I get this package. I go, what the heck? There's a bunch of goodies in here. Thank you, Beverly. You have no idea. Thank you. But her stuff that she sent are going to be future So Lovely tips. That's just a hint. Kay Rush, Kay, I haven't heard from you, and you won. You got to watch my video. You won this pattern the other week. Did you get my message? Kay Rush 89834. You won this the other week, and I haven't heard from you. I don't know. If you're still interested, send me an email. Let me know if you want that pattern, Kay. Thanks for being in the chat. I got to read your comment. I love the pearl bag. My mom, when she was young, she had a pearl necklace that had 3 strands. She gave it to me many years ago. So you gave me a wonderful idea for some of the pearls. Yes, you can sew them into anything. Oh, you're so welcome. Beverly says, you're so welcome. I'm glad you like them. I do. They're So Lovely tips. I'm excited about it. So, Kay, let me know what's up with that pattern, okay? Sharon Stacy, I had a roller that I had never used, so now I have a real use for the roller. Thanks. There you go. You can always use stuff in your sewing room. Tristan RT Blade says, I went to the Dollar Tree and got a facial roller, right? I love them. Like, I got one of those facial rollers you put in the freezer. I got it on Amazon, and I roll my face because it gets so hot here. I love it. Feels great, but not for the sewing room. But this one, I can't believe how it's just got weight to it, and it's cool. It's cool. So get that. I missed some comments. Oh my goodness. Why? Oh boy. Keisha says your nails are beautiful. Thank you, Magdalene St. Charles. I make those luxurious gowns at the bride. Okay, I read that. Yes, I'm impressed. You are amazing. Actually, when you do press your project as you go along, it's less work when you finish it. And I can't sew without pressing my garment. And it looks more professional, and it doesn't look like that homemade look, right? Cool. So yeah, Sharon Stacy, she used her roller. Kay Rush, no, I'm sorry. I have been so busy. I understand, Kay, but send me an email with your address and I'll ship that out to you, okay? If you send it after the live stream, I'll have it out in the mail tomorrow. But a lot of times I do my giveaways and I don't hear from people for a few days, and then I have to wait a whole week because I only go once a week to get my P.O. box. Jane Tespina says, I use that green one from Dollar Tree. Good. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's amazing. So let's see. Yes, Beverly, she gave me the bag of goodies. Can't wait to share that with you. So next week, let's see. What's upcoming in April? What do we have upcoming in April? Well, it's going to be extraordinary. Be extraordinary. Now, what makes an ordinary day extraordinary? That little extra. Isn't that corny? I know. That little extra before ordinary, put it together, you get extraordinary. So we want to be extraordinary in April and beyond. So we have glamming it up, being fearless, and now extraordinary. So my theme, I don't know if all the makes will be extraordinary, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sewing, we're all going to be extraordinary because that's, like I said, you go through life one time. So I want to inspire you to be extraordinary every day. And that's a theme for April. And what else is coming up? Well, next week, like I said, I'm going to drop some clips from the expo for that quote unquote fashion show, which really wasn't a fashion show. It was a little different, but we'll get there. I'm going to show you some excerpts of that sewing auction I went to from my quilt group. It's a great group of ladies. We have a lot of fun. I honestly, I wish I could get the people in the chat and we did this. It's so much fun, you know, but you'll see that next week. And more subscriber creations. I got people lined up for next week. I hope you like that segment of my videos because I enjoy seeing what you make. I'm so blown away at your talent. So let's see. Pamper yourself when you can. Barb Olson, absolutely. When you know, pamper yourself, do something for yourself. You know, we're all creators and we all enjoy making our things for others and mending and doing whatever we do. Do it for yourself too, right? Keisha says, I'm excited for April to see what you make. Thank you, Keisha. You know, I'm going to do more fearless sewing. So yeah, you're going to see that. And Beverly says, I'm so glad you give us exposure to showcase our makes. You know, why not? There's a lot of YouTubers out there and they show their makes, right? But not everyone wants to be a YouTuber. I mean, for many years, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Then I said, I want to try it. I think it'll be fun. But so now you want to show your makes. Guess what? I'll show them. I don't mind. Just send me. What I would really like when you send it is not only the photos, tell me what pattern it is, anything you want to say about it so I can say something about it. You know, it doesn't have to be long, but just give me the pattern, the fabric, anything you want to say about it, and I'll be happy to talk about it and show it. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's one of my favorite segments of the channel. So I think I covered everything. We're at the end of the live stream. I hope you were so inspired with this live stream. I love chatting with you ladies. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Cassandra Wade, yes, thank you for showcasing projects from other sewists. Well, if you send it to me, I will do that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and you had a great time. It was wonderful reading your comments. And like I said, be fearless. All right. Let's see. Tristan liked the viewer makes. Beverly, once again, I'm over the moon, inspired, and have the best this weekend ever. Keisha, have a great weekend. Louise, thank you, Grace, for this lovely hour. Christine, have a great weekend, Grace. And Lori, we're all thinking of you tomorrow. Have a great weekend, Dania. Bye-bye.